Big East battle. What I told the kids after the game, kind of the breakdown of the game for kids was my disappointment was the first 5 minutes of the second half. I thought that's where DePaul established momentum, and they were able to, even the very first possession, I think they missed a shot, and the smallest guy on the court got an offensive rebound, tip in to go to went from 10 to 8. And then they hit a couple threes, which they do. They're the best three-point shooting team in the league. So our first is just coming out of the locker room the first 5 minutes. DePaul, recaptured momentum, and then we had a dogfight and an overtime game where we came up on the losing end. But when I really go back to the turning point, it was DePaul's ability to regain momentum at the outset of the second half, and so that's what I was most disappointed with. And they made their free throws, 25 out of 29. Clearly the difference. We had more field goals in terms of putting the ball through the basket than DePaul. We had 20 field goals to their 18, but they were able to convert from both the three-point line and from the free throw line. And then overall they shot the game 35%. So rebounding was a factor as well. In terms of overtime, the last shot, we were hoping to get Rashid going to the basket where he can either draw a foul or try and get himself a shot on the interior. And then also had D'Angelo on the right-hand side. They helped off of D'Angelo. We wanted to spray the ball to him. Chris popped open, and so instinctively, Rashid found him, and Chris is playing with more confidence offensively. But at that stage of the game, we would like Rashid to either take the shot or try and find one of the other players on the perimeter for a mid-range or dump off pass. So while we're disappointed with the aspects that I touched on, DePaul did some really good things. So it's important that we tip our hat to them. Their kids, fought back hard, and they were opportunistic and made enough threes and got enough stops and converted from the foul line, and they were able to get themselves a hard-fought victory.
Questions for Coach?
Coach, knowing that you guys only go 8 deep, how big of a blow was it for Sir Dominic Pointer to foul out late in the game?
Yeah, I think Pointer fouling out, and obviously D'Angelo strained his calf yesterday, and he didn't have his, D'Angelo didn't have his usual pep in the step. I think the numbers, indicate, he didn't practice yesterday. Strained early in practice, and we sat him out, and we got treatment throughout the night this morning, and our trainer, medical team, and D'Angelo felt that he could go. I think he put in, he gave us everything he had, but it was clear that the injury affected his play. And Dom, because of his defense and his versatility, is someone that we need, on both sides of the ball. We were able to distribute minutes. Today I liked our rotation. I liked, our contributions from the bench. I thought Omar did some good things for us in terms of getting on the glass, and it was, just a Big East battle, and we came up short. We did some good things, forcing the 22 turnovers. It wasn't an easy night for Garrett. 3 for 9, 5 turnovers, only 2 assists. But at the end, he made the big free throws, and I thought when we pressured him the way we wanted to, we came away with good results. But there were too many times where we allowed him to kind of size up individual defenders, and his ability to navigate his way to the rim and draw fouls is a gift. You know, he's one of the best in college basketball at attacking people's feet, playing at a pace that allows him to draw fouls. You know, in terms of put opponents in a foul-prone situation, and then he converted, you know, from the charity stripe. So, but on our end, I think we need to do a better job of sustaining our pressure on him with the on-ball screens and our doubles and our traps, kind of blitzing some of that ball screen action. When we did, it usually led to turnovers or someone else, you know, trying to beat us as opposed to Billy Garrett, who was the known coming into the game. So that's something we have to continue to address and improve upon. You know, and so I thought the first half we did that. He was 1 of 5, and they kept, you know, maybe a couple turnovers, 0 assists. But in the second half,